my morning Polish lesson with Pani Szymborska. The first time I saw her read was about 2 years ago, and absolutely did not understand anything that she read. So this is how I'm trying to pick up some Polish, which is maybe not the best way to pick up the language, because sometimes I don't even understand what the English translations are saying.
It's the first time when we play together, because I formed an electrical team. We met 3 years ago in a place when I worked. He came to pub and asked me if he can play on the piano. And he started to play some songs I liked. I asked him, would you like to form a band?
You traveled all around Europe, and you decide to stay in Poland. Why?
Well, it didn't exactly work like that. I actually studied in Russia for 6 months during my studies, and I was studying Russian history, language, culture, and I also traveled a lot during that period. And then after I graduated, I came back and traveled for about a month, and ended up in Krakow the last 2 days, and then I went back to the States for a year and sort of thought about it. What I was going to do next. Was I going to go to Washington or, wherever to, study or work more? And I decided I didn't want to study, but I wanted to live in Central Eastern Europe, and Krakow seemed like the best idea at the time.
Well, when I first arrived, I was contracted to work for a school for 2 years. And within the first 2 months, the school went bankrupt. Life is not always easy, obviously, and it's not... And this is something that I try and tell people when they're like, oh, you must think Krakow's, so amazing, this beautiful place. Like, yeah, it's nice, but also it's real life. I've had everything hasn't been la 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 la, but it's been real people that have sort of helped me out, and sort of also it's one of the biggest reasons why I'm still here is because of friendships and real relationships. Answers found.
Do you have some friends like maybe American people also here are writing? Is there like a certain community here of American people maybe who live in Krakow? Can you tell about something like that?
I wouldn't say specifically American. I mean, there's certainly an expat community of sorts, but it's not. It's a bit different than other cities that I've been to, like Prague, where there's a very closed expat community. They're very separated from the Czech community, and in Krakow it's a bit different. It's a bit more mixed. I mean, there's not like it's not as exclusive, I guess. They don't separate themselves as much. I mean, my band is, I'm in a band with 3 Polish guys, and it's completely cool. It's natural.
And I met him about a year and a half ago. He was actually editing a magazine at the time, and I wrote him a very long, sarcastic email asking to write for the magazine, and somehow we became friends from that, and we both ended up doing music in the city in different bands, and our bands became friends, and we ended up playing together.
This is the newest magazine that I'm working with, writing for. It's called Be East. It's quite, Beast, Be East, right? And it's cool because I get to do, basically, they give me freedom to sort of come up with interesting ideas. Also wrote about Red Bus party that Wubu Dubu hosts every year. Fantastic occasion, so I wrote a little something about it. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's not the easiest of things to be a freelance writer, but in some ways it's great. I mean, because now I'm working for lots of different projects. Went down to Krakow town, And Romeo found his Juliet, but he didn't speak French yet. We went down to
Duchowny świat, bardzo prawdziwy, tu nie miał obcej prawa wejść na każdy. Teraz przyjechali jacyś inni ludzie. Pan przyjechał tu skądś, nie wiadomo skąd. Jest pan młodym człowiekiem, gra pan tą muzykę taką, której ja nie lubię. Grają taką twardą, nie moją muzykę, grają taką muzykę bum, 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 bum. Ja lubię takie tango milonga. O! Byłem tam, zobaczyłem to, usłyszałem i bardzo odbieram to pozytywnie. Oni chyba wejdą na świat, bo oni muszą wejść.
So you guys remember what we were talking about last week? Yeah, so we got a lot of different plans now. We're planning some tours. Hopefully we're going to be doing a tour in April and in May of Poland, and also we're going to get to Berlin and Prague. There's a chance that we're going to play in a festival in the States. It's called South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. It's not Parę Grosze, the Florida, Texas. So more and more. We've got some good managers, so step by step.